Yeah, I'm back doing some MCC news. It's been a little while, but there's a few things to cover. A lot of things that I've missed at the time, having a little bit of a break. But now being kind of back and getting myself more immersed with the community, I've noticed a few things, and also some ongoing stories and some kind of follow-up stories that we need to cover, right the way through to Loki being OP based on synergy matchup, right the way through to fake calendars. We've got it all. MCC news, let's roll it. So our first story is all about Loki. Now, as you're seeing here, there's an intense amount of damage being outputted here. This is in Labyrinth of Legends, and it's something that Kabam have kind of like, they've made a bit of a boo-boo with regards to allowing this synergy group with Thor, Ragnarok, Hela, and Loki to kind of exploit, well, in bunny ears, exploit an intense amount of damage. And Kabam aren't happy about this, so what they're going to do is they are going to be patching this. Kabam Mike puts in a post about 2 days ago that the synergy group is a bit overpowered for Labyrinth of Legends, so obviously it's going to be scaled down. Kabam Mike follows up with this line here, which says, effective later Loki Special 2 direct damage will be capped at 100,000 damage. So an extensive kind of reduction, but at the same time, they felt that he was too OP in this certain circumstance. So will this still make Loki more of an appealing champion? Probably not, because a lot of people aren't really too taken with him. But if it improves him in some ways, then people might think, well, that 5-star Loki and also balancing out with a Hela could mean for some interesting synergy groupage and maybe something that would be appealing to use in quests in the future. Our second story is more of a kind of a little reminder. Remember that we've got to do the top 12 champion crystal votes, and the voting process is going quite well so far. The numbers are looking a lot better every time I check them, which is nice to see. So Mephisto on the Mystic line is heading at number 1 with 19,000 votes. With regards to the science, we're rocking a 24,000 for Hulk, which is incredible because obviously Hulk has gone through such a kind of change in recent year, in this last year. Definitely a lot of changes that have been positive for him. On Mutant, Iceman's been rocked with Archangel following close behind with a 4,000 vote gap. And I personally, because I got an Iceman, I wouldn't mind kind of like Archangel, but it's good to see Wolverine and Nightcrawler up there, some great champions. Shame not to see standard like OG Deadpool, but obviously that's a bit of a cash cow for Kabam. And if it's a cash cow for Kabam, why haven't you re-released it in a while? Because we wouldn't mind another shot at that. Hopefully next year with the kind of co-release with Deadpool, we may see that. Unknown though, a lot of people will say, hey, that's a Fox thing. Yeah, but that, you know, they did do something with the Healing Factor Arena, you know, close to when the film was released, so, you know, could see it again. Skill, we're rocking Gwenpool next with Kingpin. I think a lot of people do have Gwenpool nowadays, so, but still, it's nice to see that, especially 36,000 votes, very popular. When it comes to Cosmic, so far we are rocking Hyperion at 37,000. Followed by Medusa. So that's kind of cool, but it's a bit disappointing to see not many people coming out for the Cosmic line. It does seem to be a little bit unpopular. It's annoying to see Spider-Man Symbiote not so far up, because I do like him. I think he's quite good. And obviously Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan's voted down low, and also Miss Marvel Standard. Captain Marvel, I really like Captain Marvel and Drax, so it's kind of odd the way that people are voting, but obviously everyone has their own favourites. And finally with Tech, obviously and not unexpected, we're rocking Spider-Man Stark Enhanced with Star-Lord being second. Ultron Yondu, Punisher 2099, Vision, yeah, that seemed pretty normal. Odd that Rocket Raccoon isn't up there, but again, it's how people vote. I'm not going to force people's hand with what they're voting. It just would be nice to see a lot of those up there further. But still, great champions have been chosen to be the first, kind of the first and second, and we've got a real tight race when it comes to mutant lines. So get voting, guys. Link is in the description. Oh, and just to clarify, voting ends on Monday, so make sure you're voting over the weekend if you haven't done already. Our next story is to point out to people that if you see Kabam_Mike on Reddit, this is not Kabam Mike from Kabam, so please don't think about giving them any personal details. Probably ignore them. Anybody that's pretending to be Kabam Mike and is not on the forum is not Kabam Mike. That's how it is. Adora tells us this in this post here, so Reddit, any other kind of social media account, if you see like Kabam Mike, then more than likely you've either stumbled upon the right one, but more than likely you've stumbled upon the wrong one. So don't think about giving any personal details or thinking that they are Kabam staff. It's strictly to the forums that you'll probably come into contact with Kabam Miike. Our next story is this calendar that's going around. It's fake. You can see by here where my mouse is, there's kind of like overlap where things have been put on top of it. It's like PNG images have been put on top of other images. And it's disappointing that this had to kind of go around. Obviously, they haven't even taken the time out to, yes, remove those kind of outer numbers there. Or kind of expand the PNG image. Same thing with regards to these two images here. They haven't even taken the time to put transparency on there and take out the white. But it's disappointing to have this kind of stuff put into the community. The same thing can be said for the time that we had the Gladiator Hulk thing, and it's quite annoying. But I suppose you've got to really put up with that in the scheme of things. So yeah, it's fake. If it's going around, it's fake. Don't really take much from it. We debated this in kind of like Twitter thing, where I just said that yeah, it's just like it's winding people up, it's triggering people, and it's not very good to play with emotions on things, because like we all want this stuff, the D-rank tickets, the generic awakening gems. We're gonna have to wait till Cyber Monday to see something substantial. And maybe when it comes to the game's birthday, which is mid-December. I want to say it's the 14th of December. I'm not 100% sure on that date, but I think that kind of ties into the 3 years of running of the game. So yeah, I still want a 5-star awakening gem. Might have to grind out Act 5.3 in order to get it. So wishful thinking, Rich, but let's hope something comes up Cyber Monday or even on the birthday. Our next story is it's a bit annoying with regards to the connection problems we experienced the last couple of days with regards to the game. Yes, the game went down. We had the schedule maintenance on the Tuesday, and then it went down quite badly on the Wednesday. Thursday has been the more kind of structured running of the game, but with regards to consistency, don't know what has actually happened in order to make you know, a quick connection problems. I don't know, but it would be nice to kind of get a bit of communication going, like what was the reasons for the game going down on Wednesday. Was that because they wanted to kind of get in and change Loki prior to the release of Hela on Thursday? We don't know. Just would be nice to be kept with a bit of communication. So there's not really any excuse why the game went down. It just did, which was quite disappointing. And our final story is all about this calendar here. Now, a year ago, I would be going like, I'll be all over this like, oh my god, this is totally amazing, absolutely brilliant. Not for really like my level at the moment. I would quite happily say to myself, or say to Kabam, I would swap all of these here, these last two going out to the day 4. I would swap all of them for about 5 to 10 tier 1 alphas. Because I'm not being able to get my, even with doing like the tier 1 alpha arena, with doing all the kind of stuff with spending your glory, your loyalty, well not your loyalty, but your valor, and all those kind of things. I need more tier 1 alphas because I'm not able to get my 5-star roster up further. So the point in game, yes, even with Alliance 3 days, like I'm still getting that with the guys, but it's just not enough. And that's the problem, isn't it? You reach a point in the game where gold and tier 1 alphas are a problem. I never had this problem last year. It's only with the release of 5 stars, and obviously with 6 stars right on our doorstep. I think it would be a case that Kabam should try and boost the amount with regards to either the uncollected calendar, having more stuff that's going to be helpful for rank up materials, or give more stuff in game, or more of a chance in game to grind out more tier 1 alphas. Again, ridiculous to say that, but it's like 5 per 5 stars, just like ridiculous. So that's been MCC News. If you have any thoughts on the stories that we've mentioned, then put it in the comments below or go to the forum post. Remember to support that top 12 champion crystal vote. That's link is in the description as well, so go and support that. I've been RichTheMan, and if you want to follow me on social media, the links are pinging up here. And as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.